that's it. All right. No, I didn't have the camera.
I was gonna. Hey, what? I was gonna save pictures, or it didn't happen. Like right now, I was gonna tell you that, but I didn't want to go into
I was
that.
trying to find a headache at the time, so I was like, fuck them. But I just looked up and I was
Oh
like,
shit! Hold
I
on,
saw
you're
it
low.
in the back of the car. I'm like, oh no. And the one would be like in the behind the driver's side seat. You couldn't see obviously, but she was making the motion like she was taking her hands off, and I was like, oh. And then like 4 minutes, 5 minutes passed, and the windows started fogging up. I was like, yep.
Wait, why did you see like moving or something?
A little bit, but they were. My car's so low, and their car was just low, so like I didn't see anything beyond the driver and passenger seat, but I just saw a slight movement in the back, like in the middle. But it's like I just saw the windows start fogging up, and I'm like, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't last very long though. I thought women would last longer.
They were probably just kissing and said this. Let's go before mom finds out.
Well, then they both got out after about 6 minutes. They got out of the car. Then the other one walked. The other one walked the one to her car. And then came back, and I was like, huh. Well, if they're aware that someone is like completely watching some shade on it. My first thought was like, they're about to smoke out. But then I'm like, wait a minute, why are they both getting in the back seat?
They both didn't go through the back seat from inside. They went from the outside.
Yep.
Oh, that's pretty suspicious.
I know, but because first I'm like, they're probably smoking out. They're gonna smoke out. But wait a minute.
I guess that's.
No,
Well, no, I was gonna go in. You know what? What's wrong with? What did you eat today? I was about to tell you like how interesting and how something happened to me, kind of like that. How like chicks are usually more down for that weird shit because like to me, I'm like we're in the fucking theaters. It's like what?
Oh, I'm all about that. That weird shit is fucking bomb.
It depends.
Hey, if someone catches you, all you can do is look at them and say, "Want to join?"
Shut the fuck up. You would never. That's opposite of what you would do. I don't want to hear your shit.
It's the opposite of what you would do.
You don't know that, you fucking chump.
I do.
You're so full of shit. All right, guys.
He's the guy that sits there and goes, "Women are gross." Welcome to House of Zombies, everybody. I am now co-host Knife Hard. What do you go by these days, Ruben? Repsy?
Well, you say it like it's fucking wow wow rub G, you fucking asshole.
Wow wow Repsy. I inadvertently created a new name for you.
Bitch, I think we've said this before. You even heard Lorenzo say it.
I've never heard you say that.
Lorenzo said it, I think.
Oh, that would be something Lorenzo would come up with.
Did you bring up headquarters because you wanted that? You know what pisses me off? You play headquarters, but you don't play Kill Confirm, or you don't play, Cyber Attack is awful. Is Cyber Attack that 2 vs 2 one?
I don't know what Cyber Attack is. I've played Kill Confirm, Team Deathmatch Domination, and Headquarters, and one Ground War before I was like, fuck this.
Alright guys, welcome to House of Zombies. We're figuring out the mode we're gonna do right now. I don't think we should do you want to do the 20 match ones, or is that too much?
Let's do those.
So, what I have is TDM, Domination, Headquarters, Kill Confirm, TDM 20, and Dom 20.
Oh, you're all about those DOMs.
Actually, you know what? That's a little complicated. Like, bitches are all into that on Twitter. I'm like, I don't know about that.
I think they're into it on Twitter. It's one of those things like, hey, on Twitter, it's like, bitch, on Twitter you said I could fucking hook a car battery up to your nipple rings. And you're getting mad about me wanting to eat your ass?
Shut up, Nevada. Alright, let's just...
I asked you to tongue my butthole.
Let me grab my piece.
Welcome to the House of Zombies. Oh, I unlocked the counter UAV type. Live.
Hey, I'm not gonna say much detail, but I'll leave it at this. If you want detail later, I can tell you. But I really like movie theater.
Oh, you told me about it.
It wasn't even that big of a deal, but I was surprised that she was still attempting these things. I was like, what the fuck? He's like a dirty old man and his family. I'm not proud of that either. I'm just saying.
I would be. Come on, River.
You wouldn't be my first friend to be like, come on, what the fuck? That doesn't sound like you.
You know, it's right now. It's I want a titty in my mouth kind of hours.
Oh, I've said this before, haven't I?
You always want a titty in my mouth.
That's true.
Fuck, I hate this. None of the maps on this fucking game are like decent. It looks like it should be like local sites like that. Okay.
But that's my point, though. It's so weird. It's like this isn't even. The only thing Modern Warfare about it is that these guys have fucking like, military-style armor. Other than that, it feels like it's a fucking battlefield.
Look at how big the suppressor is on my gun.
Oh, you watch your mouth. Hold on, let me get him back for you. I wasn't done. I'm gonna use your gun, fuck it.
Yeah, what's up with
Oh, he stuck me. Wow, you have that on your fucking Odin?
Yeah, it's the colossal suppressor.
Does those exist?
I leveled it up enough.
But
Apparently, it gives you get more damage range on it. Like
So-
you know how usually suppressors take away some of the damage.
Yeah.
You get leaves damage a lot.
Wait, watch out, watch out, watch out. He's behind that wall, I hit him. Don't even bother with this hole.
Oh wait, you don't tell me not to bother with the hole.
I know, because apparently the pinky's fucking trying to find a way in there.
Actually, my pinky hurts right now, but.
Oh, then you definitely don't want to put that anywhere.
The index middle finger, though.
Why? What'd you do to your pinky? Oh, so is it pink? Is it swelling? Like, what happened?
I just used some oxidite. Could have been a cut on a can, too, because I don't know how I got it. It was afterwards I noticed I had it.
Bro, you're supposed to wash that shit ASAP.
You guys.
Enemy on the playground.
Motherfucker threw a grenade up here.
Oh, this dude just counting? Okay. People play this shit so pussy. I've never played Call of Duty. Have you noticed? Okay, so check this out. You know how when I play Gears 4, you kind of, and we play Gears 3, you get the point. You run to the middle, you fight, you duke it out for the guns, right? So when I was playing Gears 4 maps remade on Gears 5, the new people don't know how the old maps were played. And it's weird, you think more people would know. Like, when I played the other versions of the map, like, no one's going for the Ember. No one's going for...
That's weird, because that's always how you play Gears.
Yeah, that's how you play Gears. It trips me out. So, like, when I see people do that, I'm like, did you not play the other game? Like...
Enemy at the construction site.
That's weird that there's people who haven't played the other one. That play Gears has a pretty loyal fan base.
Enemy precision airstrike. Take cover.
Was it hard for you to like get into the people on your at Myers when you already established people like at Pizza Hut?
Yes and no. Oh wow! Okay. I destroyed someone's claymore and killed the guy with it.
Nice.
I shot claymore and the guy stood on it and I killed him with it. That's awesome.
What?
I've never
Enemy in the cafe.
You something?
No, when I got my job there, it was very
Precision airstrike. Take cover.
well. For one, I was happy. That was the thing. When I got the job, I was like genuinely happy.
This is different because you didn't start on a 90-day probation, did you?
Every job, if they tell you or not, every job is a 90-day probation.
That's garbage.
Every job. If they can choose to fire you within 90 days and not be held accountable for anything. They can fire you for any reason.
That's fucking garbage.
Any job. Red Lobster put it too. It was like that Pizza Hut. Like that. But I was hired in full time, so I got guaranteed my hours. And I was, in the grocery department, so I didn't have to essentially make pizzas over again. The guys hired me and they also gave me more pay than everyone else.
Well, like I hate it because I don't know. I can tell like I'm the new guy, so the new guy gets the fucking, and it's cool. Like I get it, it happens everywhere, but at the same time, like I could just tell like when this big white dude was like, "All right, Ruben, hey, what's your out time?" I go, 10:30. He's like, "All right, this is gonna be a good day." And I go, "Oh yeah," and I laugh and I'm like, "Cool," and I walk away. And later on, I'm like, "This motherfucker is gonna make me do something like dishes wash," and fucking sure enough, that's what happened that day. I was like, "Dude."
Well, the advantage we had when I got the job, all of us could do. Think about it too, my store was brand new.
Yeah, but some guys didn't start new. I remember when you were being like, "Oh, it's not even made yet, and I'm gonna go." I'm like, "Yeah, good. You're white. You're just gonna work out." And then you're like, "No." And then, but see, that's the difference. This kind of already established, so it's like they already know what's up. And
Yeah, I've noticed that. I try to keep that from happening before I really do it in our store, because I don't like to feel that way. I'll talk to any of them from any of the departments. They all, because I actually know a lot about all of them. And so they, all of them, generally, I have respect across the store, but I don't like that kind of culture. I like the way that the culture, believe it or not, the way the culture of the store in particular, no matter what kind of business you're in, it's all spawned from management.
what I don't like, wait, did you just say it spawns from management?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so that's what fucking blows my mind. Alright, so I wasn't scheduled that day. I went in. I hate to make it about me. I'm not trying to do that. I know a lot of people do that. But you're the only person that knows merchandising, how it works. So this chick was she's all, "You weren't scheduled for patio today, but I threw you out there so you can." She said so I could train better on patio. And then the Mexican chick saw, "All right, we leave the garbage can here, so we can't put it too close over there because it's technically could be considered contamination." And I go, "Are you serious? This other chick fucking told me to bring it up. She showed me bring it up right by the counter where people dispense their onions and shit." So it's like I hate being trained like that because you're at the will of the motherfuckers you're working with. And then when something doesn't go right, like I almost want to say, "That's how I was trained. I'm sorry."
Well, that's the advantage of the education store was my managers were able to train everyone to the actual standards. And now, did they lose it? Some of them lose it? Yeah, because now the standards we were supposed to have in grocery, we can't do because our third shift stuff fell apart. And we're trying to clean up their mess all the time. But they were able to train us in what the standards were. So all of us to know the actual standards, they were able to train us, get us in the habits they like, and more importantly, though, that's just the culture they put in place in our store. Oh,
But
wait,
do
why
you?
am I
But
not-
obviously, you don't get back checked at a grocery store, do you?
No.
I'm assuming it's because they have Xboxes in aisles.
I can't. Apparently, it kicked me out of here.
Oh, did it? Oh, fuck. Let me back out.
Gay.
Hey, you mean Faye? Yes.
So I said, hey.
There you go. Hold on, guy. Why am I this glass-looking guy? I never unlocked this guy.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, are you in the party, bitch?
No.
How do I invite you?
You got out here.
Yeah, I got out, bitch.
I don't need an invite to your parties. Show up
You creep.
like every other white guy.
Show up. Show up. Oh man.
Yeah, look at that fucking suppressor.
Wow. I expect that on a machine gun, but on a fucking a rifle. That's unreal, bro.
It's fucking huge. That's what she said.
I need to go to Indiana and talk about it. Speaking of huge silencers.
Oh, we're talking. Well, I am what they call the gate. The huge silencers. Big silencers.
Fuck, it's funny how everybody's like all big dorks, like every part is cool. And fuck, that's crazy. D&D's cool. I'm like, fuck, I still get made fun of for that shit. I think D&D would be more fun too. Like if like Zombie House had D&D, that shit would be like rated R and fucking hilarious. Like I feel like other people play it.
They're all like, oh, don't say the word.
Yeah, they're all don't go up to an NPC and say what's up, dog, because then he's gonna say.
You were telling me about that fucking D&D game you were in, and I remember laughing.
That same group was this chick. I came in, right? I just got the job at Red Lobster. It's only been like a couple months, maybe 4, 5, 6 months. And I remember this bitch, as soon as I came in, I was kind of smiling. I don't usually smile, I just kind of smiling. She's all, no one can be that happy.
And you're like, I just got the titties in my face.
No, bitch. No. It wasn't even, I wish
We're
I
gonna
could.
go with it, go with it.
I wish it was that cool. And then, but
Oh,
this,
goddamn,
but,
it's
oh, I know. But then this bitch also probably got a kink off of fucking like rubbing the fucking big bearded unwashed fucking GM or DM, which is the admin. But I remember like she's like kissing on him. I'm like, bro, I'm pretty sure, and none of these dudes in this circle.
I just got gross bumps.
Gross. Did you say gross?
You ever heard that gross
No, Nevada, I did.
Yeah, gross bumps. Kind of like goosebumps, but because it's gross.
Kill confirmed.
You know
No
what pisses me
prisoners.
off?
Shoot to kill.
Fat fucking losers get more poo-tang than I ever.
You know what's funny? Lorenzo and you are the only ones that have said this out loud. Like I've seen it. I might have said
You
it.
thought it, you thought it.
But like you and Lorenzo are the only dudes that
Tested it.
but you and Lorenzo are the only ones that spit it out back in your hand and you throw it.
Are you basically comparing us to monkeys that like throw shit?
No. It was like you guys chewed on it for a bit. Unlike me, I chewed it and ate it. You guys were like chewing it and you're like, and you verbalized it and so you chucked that shit out. To me, I'm like, I kind of always known that. Like, but then you gotta ask, is it the chick that just not really on your level, or she thinks that he has to be fucking good looking, or is it just he's just jumping, he got lucky? Or...
What if he's like really like one of the most charming fucking guys in the world? And you're like,
But see, we wouldn't know that because me and you, or Lorenzo, are over here fucking saying he's a part of a it group, and you're like, he gets all the chicks, and I'm like, well, is she blind, or is she fucking,
or is he that good?
or is his little unused penis fucking in there?
Enemy in the cafe.
What the fuck? I hate the snipers in this goddamn game.
Oh, That was fucking dipshit. This. Why would you camp? How?
We have been asking this for a while.
How can you camp? Is a better question.
Oh, I've seen how.
Friendly UAV on station.
Enemy at the bridge.
Listen.
Damn it.
Well, I do one up on that building.
Enemy at the construction site.
I didn't even think you could go down. When did Call of Duty start doing shots?
This game, they decided to try to be Battlefield.
This game is ridiculously different. It's like not a Call of Duty, huh? It's almost like Call of Duty Battlefield.
Call it Battlefield.
Oh, look at this guy. He would have team killed this one, bitch. Oh, fuck. He killed this dude. Are you picking up tags? Hold on. I need to stick with you again. Where are you?
There's tags all over the place. And
How come no one's picking them up?
Airstrike on the way.
they may not know what we're fighting.
I told a girl at work, I was like, Sarah, I didn't want to message you on Snapchat, but I saw, I was playing Rainbow Road, and I saw you on the screen, and I was like, Sarah, go to the
Go home, soldier!
I was like, oh, you're drunk. No, I was just all fucking with her. She's like, oh, I saw you playing, and I was like, yeah. I go, one day you'll play with us. She's like, right now I'm playing Modern Warfare. I played like an hour today or something. I go, really?
You're like, one day you'll play with Mike.
Nah, someone already tried it and did it. To me, I'm like, you're already like,
They get involved? What's wrong with you?
bitches. It was Francisco did it. And
Okay. So clearly she like
no, oh shit. No. Oh, hold on. I never know who she's. Like first, when I met her, she wasn't in a relationship. Then when I met her, and then later on, I thought they were an item, and then I thought, let me clear the confusion, so I don't get a Mexican guy trying to kick my ass. And then, I guess they. She's always been hella cool. Like, I've never, like, she's always been chill. I always fuck with her. And she was doing something today. She was like putting butter and sour cream and potatoes. I go, Sarah, are you doing something?
Aww.
And I go,
is it because I'm a white blonde girl?
and I go, yes, it is.
And then it just shows you guys smacking her face with the
Whoa, I didn't hear the other part. I just heard smack in her face, and then did you say with something said a willy?
I said with your willing.
Oh no, never. No smacking willies until you're married.
Alright guys, you heard it here. Abstinent proven.
No, it's chastity.
No, you're abstinent.
Yeah. No. Oh.
It's called abstinence.
Everybody says, oh, Ruby's I'm like, no, I just.
No. Have you ever seen the movie, fucking Robin?
The new guy?
Tights? No.
Oh, Robin.
The
Must
Mel
have
Brooks
been
movie.
fourth grade.
If you've seen it, remember the fucking underwear that the woman wore? It's like, it was her chastity belt was like fucking iron underwear with a big lock on it. That's what you have on.
Kinda. Except
Except they got loose once in a while.
no, I fucking. How dare you?
We're halfway there.
Sorry, Nevada, we can't all get fucking hip hop and fucking mulatto chicks to fucking do what they want to us.
Every time you say that, I have to think about what you mean, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right.
You know, that's why I tweeted that thing. I'm like, it makes sense if you don't get it. You gotta think about what I'm saying.
Because I'm like, what is that? Oh, yeah, that's right.
No, see, I'm glad you say that because when you really, I give you the answer. You just have to think about it.
Making me work for it. What are you, a goddamn teacher?
I've been told that I should be a teacher.
You'd be a terrible teacher.
I'd be a great teacher. But all right, guys, look.
I would never put you in the senior class. You'd be like, you'd be sitting there with the female students going, so, you 18 yet?
Shut the fuck up. You make it sound like I've had teachers that were like that. I've told you about that. Like, this douchebag cross-country teacher was the algebra teacher. And I remember one time I called him out on it. I was like, hey, man, she said you said I'm weird. And he's all, I never called you weird, bro. And then, like, later that year, I was like, I was doing my hardest. Yeah, that's what he did when he told me that. He's like, nah. And then later on, like, he's the kind of douchebag, like, I'd be making noise with my foot, and he'd look at me, he's all, hey, you done? And I'd be like, and I'd laugh, and I'm like, yeah. And then, like, he was that kind of a fucking douchebag, right? So, like, by the end of the year, right, I'm like a fucking fat, stupid fucking 8th grader, but when they're giving awards for all the shit you did in the year, I remember he gave me like 4 fucking awards. And I don't know if it's because I earned them, because I did fucking go in class and try to retake tests, or I don't know if it's because he felt like I was gonna get him fired. But like, I remember when she's all most algebra, like most dedicated hard worker toward algebra, or something, and it's all Ruben Cruz, and they're like, I walk up and get an award, and then she's like, Ruben Cruz for some son. I was like, fuck yeah. And I was like, Ruben Cruz for the. I was like, fuck yeah.
He's like, yeah, another one.
I was like, yeah, this is what you get for being weird. This is teasing, fucking cocksucker. Oh, hey, welcome to House of Zombies. Welcome to House of Zombies. It's 11:27. We hate Mr.
We bring up nothing but repressed memories and sad dreams.
This is why I don't like drinking tall boys. Welcome to House of Zombies, guys.
Oh, you got a tall boy?
Yeah.
Pack.
Oh, well, it is a 6-pack. It's like 2, 4, 6.
Should have just got a 6-pack of like craft beer or something.
They didn't have. Oh well. Remember I told you I made $20 with that?
Okay, a 6-pack of craft beer is like 15.
So I gave 12 to this guy to help me clean up this fucking table. Cause I always abuse Sebastian. I'm like, Sebastian, help me. Fucking sweaty, bro. Help me. I was an SA, so I know how it is, bro.
Why you
like, I'm not greedy at all, dude. Like, I know you always.
I think that's the problem.
I think people take advantage of that. I've had girls do that.
They do.
And yeah, no, they do. And you know what? I've had another girl say, "Don't let them do that to you." I'm like, I don't know, Tina. I guess that's. But you know what though?
Oh, I just fucking nose break the guy.
Yeah, it sounds like you were really getting emotionally entangled by my depositions of repressed.
I went to go get your fucking dog tag, and I realized that I ran up right on
30 seconds.
I realized he was there.
Whoa, you ran up on who?
The guy who killed you.
Okay. This girl was like a really sweet girl. She's like a really cool chubby girl. And I say that because she's like healthy. And she's like, Ruben, she goes, Ruben, you probably seem like you get a lot of fights when you go into court. I go, you know what's funny? I go, I kind of attract that, but I don't go to the court.
Damn fine job.
Yeah, Layla's cool though. Quincy and Victor are the same thing. That's what's fun. I'm trying to tell you. Is like Quincy too is like he was in the back like Victor, except when he moved back when his family or his mom's new job. Like Quincy's like a Victor. We all had our time to like kick it, but Victor still comes in. I saw Victor today. He was a dick, dude. He pulled a dick move. He always does this. I see him. He's like, I'm not talking to you anymore. And he walks away, and I genuinely go, why you being a little bitch? And like I walk away, I go, man, he's really pissed. And then I hear him a minute later walk toward me. And he's like, "Psych, man, you whatty? I just can't even kick it with you anymore." And I start laughing. I'm like, nah, bro, you don't have no idea. Like I've been at this other shithole. And but Quincy and him are like to me, I'm like, yeah, they're very few people. Like even Kevin. Kevin's put up with a lot of my shit. You know how you do it too, but Kevin is the only few dudes that did it. Like, unlike you, he did it too like that. He was like, hey, I know you might not answer, but I'm going to tell you, come out to this party. I know you might not come, but come out to this hangout.
You're sitting there like, man, it's what I never got when I was in
What I'm saying is he tolerated if I was either spent from energy but he would know,
Demon dogs came to
and
play.
maybe he wouldn't know, but he would try anyway. Or most people would be like, I'm not calling this dude. He doesn't answer. He's a dick. And then I'm like, oh, I am, but like, no, it's not even like that. Like,
Reloading.
so like, I don't know. The Red Lobster has its pluses. I even told Quincy like the other day, I was like, yeah, dude, honestly, it does fucking suck, but I met a few cool people out of it. And I told somebody today, I told Victor, I go,
Fuck you! God damn it! Okay, go on.
Oh, my bad.
Like, I didn't know this was the guy there, and I was like, fuck, I went to go knife him. He shot me.
this game feels like firing range.
I said that.
Oh yeah, you do that. You know what this game feels like too is Ghost. A little bit. Ghost is fun.
Enemy personal radar online.
This game should have been called Battle Duty. Oh, there's a dude between you and me.
5 seconds.
Where? Fuck. I need to stay in the shadows for them. Keep in mind, I'm pulling a Lorenzo.
But you got your knife out? This map is fucking small.
Enemy care package inbound.
Did you hear about when me and you were playing Apex? Did you play Apex with us or no?
No, I don't play Battle Royales.
Okay, so when we played it, I heard like,
This guy, he's checking to make a job.
what?
It's all
Enemy
our
in the cargo
teammates over.
container.
My
UAV
distract this
online.
guy for shield.
Oh, okay. But I read an article that they banned like 700,000 cheaters.
Well, yeah, you should see like the fucking videos that would hop up on, that would come on my Instagram video like 6 seconds long. Okay.
It just trips me out. Like, you gotta cheat on this fucking game? Like, what the fuck?
Enemy
Blows my mind that people would bother cheating.
I've done it once out of curiosity, but I never used them again after that. I did it to see what people did, and I had no interest in being like
Those dumbasses.
yeah, like I wanted to kick your ass fair game. I don't want to fucking be handicapped. I want you and me to be on a clean slate. So but when the end of the game, I can be like, okay, we got our asses kicked.
Right out the window.
Oh shit, they're right there. Run.
I was at him. Our team is behind. So it's that
That
shit
shit's
happen.
in the open.
Play some huge now. Oh, damn it, I'm out.
Backstabber. Oh yeah.
Enemy UAV online. Enemy's halfway there. Step it up.
Hey, did you see that Capital Elite skin?
I just jumped down, man. No, wait, did they really Capital Elite? Didn't I say they needed one?
Yeah, dude, they ignored this dude. I'll tweet it to you in a minute.
Did you buy it?
No, not yet. You know what I did when I got my first check?
Enemy in the cargo
I
container.
fucking bought the DB, the robot you always thought was Ruben-esque. I bought the DB on Gears 5, and he had a cardboard skin too. So I got that.
Oh my god, that's what you did with your
Well, it was like a chunk of my first paycheck.
Enemy precision airstrike inbound.
you know, every first paycheck with a job, it's mandatory that you use it.
Enemy UAV
That you
online.
abuse it?
Yeah.
You know, it's funny you say that. I go, Ruben, you tortured yourself enough. Do what the fuck you always wanted. So I got I got protein powder. I got fucking like some groceries for my mom. I got 80 bucks of fucking toilet paper. And I got like a bunch of medicine.
Enemy in the center.
Just shit I don't have to get next time.
Enemy VTOL jet
But I got a
inbound.
bunch of that. Oh fuck. I thought this had a fucking
You know, I'm not the worst. You're the lowest on the team, and now it's night.
Well, I'm still getting used to it. I'm still calm. You're welcome. I weakened him for you to save him.
I night does have
Because it told me it's all. I know I saved him. Watch out! Someone behind you! Behind you!
Oh, fuck! Okay, I did first and then, like, at the same time when I'm swinging my knife, blast the shotgun, and I just
Oh, this shit is way too small.
you know, I knifed, but I still did not do the worst of it.
Take the lesson.
Oh, fuck, that looks nasty.
I love Miss Nightmare. She always favorites, like, once in a while, favorites the tweet. And she favorited Laura's tweet about fat thighs say lies.
She does have those.
Hey, bro. Just because I'm at the candy store doesn't mean you gotta tell me everything that you've had, young man. Which is always what you do. Hold on. Let me back out of this. This lobby's a cockadookie.
You literally used the Hobbit hole for your fucking reference like that.
Well, bitch, that's why I asked you.
I was joking.
You don't tell me stupid shit like that, bitch.
Well, I just made you feel it. You're welcome.
No, you didn't. She liked it because I was being a fucking piece of shit.
Mm-hmm. You are a piece of shit.
All right, let me move this. Welcome to the house.
And then a house of zombies.
Oh, that was an interesting story I gotta tell you. So, like, okay. Lorenzo's done this before. I was gonna tweet about it, but you really can't get the gist of it unless I told you, because I can tell you shit faster, or like, without having to explain details in a fucking 160 character fucking tweet. But
You tell me it, and then I will tell you how I would have tweeted it.
so like, okay, so like Lorenzo's done this before. I come home and tell him like, hey, I had an interesting conversation with this dude, and then he'll say, was it like a white woman? And I'll say, no, but it's a dude, a white dude that's almost has feminine qualities. And